Hi Scorpio, welcome back guys. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot. Scorpio, this is your weekly reading for the time frame of March 15th through March 21st. Okay guys, before we get started, just one quick comment. Wanted to let you know that next video appearing should have the announcement for the winner for the free personal contest reading from me, yours truly. Alright guys, just getting into the energies here for you, Scorpio. Let's take a deep breath, guys. That lets all of the energies which are negative to just leave our system, and we're going to take one more great big deep breath, and that's going to bring in all of the positive, yummy, juicy vibes our way. All right, so this is going to be a general reading for the Scorpio collective. So we're so general. If you're noticing things not resonating with you, don't try to force the messages. It simply means those particular messages weren't meant for you. And that's okay at the end of the day, right? Okay, and woo. All right. Dates as well, they really are general guidelines here in the reading. You might notice things resonating a few days or weeks before, maybe even after these dates. So these are our Akashic records. Those are going to be bonus cards. I'm going to do a couple bonus cards, actually. This will be a spirit animal guide, spirit totem animal, this will be your energy oracle card. So that's going to provide us with the overall energies here for the reading today. And then we'll get your clarifying cards. So, I'm going to ask that Spirit joins us. Whew. Spirit, please provide messages for Scorpio. And this is to cover the time frame of March 15th through March 21st, 2020. These are your cards. Let's take a look. So we'll start with those two. Overall energies here in the reading, guys. It says, a nurturing heart mother. I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? I also selected the animal spirit guide card here. So you have spider is your spirit animal with the energies. It says Dreamweaver. And it says tune into the energetic grids around you. Where can you send your energy for healing? So overall, this is your primary focus at this time. You seem to be like I said, a protective spirit at this time, and I love the energies here of just love and compassion, and you're tapping into the energies here, and it's allowing you to direct your energies to areas that need healing, whether it be for yourself or for others. I'm feeling it's always important to make sure that you take care of the self, fill your own cup first, so that you can help others. And we're going to take a look at these two cards. They're the Akashic Records. I don't do reversals unless it's a private reading. Just wanted to put that out there. So these are a few bonus cards here too. So these, I'm going to read those particular ones out of the deck, and then we'll get into the reading. These are pretty, they're very different than a lot of the other cards. Don't use them very often. So these are the Akashic Record, Akashic Tarot. If you're interested, you can research details about the Akashic Records, what they are and what they're all about. So this card, Eight of Forces, it says the Lightning Bolt. And it says, a lightning bolt illuminates a stormy night sky, striking a tree to its core. Puddles of rain pool upon the ground. This card shows that it's a time of splitting apart, a time of loss, a time of disappointment, or even a metaphorical death. You may be feeling wounded, grieved, or gravely disappointed. The loss could be career opportunity, romantic relationships, partnership, creative projects, or even friendship. At first glance, the event may seem sudden or unexpected, but in the light that flashes, we see the deep puddles of a storm that has been going on for quite some time. You've probably been aware of the threats or difficulty at some level, or even if you were unwilling to acknowledge it before, now it's time to accept the situation and not fight what's so. There is benefit coming, but it often takes an ending to bring forth a new beginning and a storm to cleanse the field. So this very much tells me here that it's all about healing for the self at this time. Once you've healed yourself, you can be protective and assist others with their healing. But right now you need the love and the compassion to come your way for most of you. So this is the next step once you've filled your own cup. This is you sending your healing energies out to others who need it. All right, next card. Let's take a look at this one. It says the Muse. Is that how you say that? Okay. Let's take a look at the book for this one, then we'll get started with the reading itself. The Muse plays a song of uplifting and imagination. Upliftment and imagination. The petals of inspiration drift upon the wind, filling the air with light and creativity. This card shows a time of very heightened resourcefulness and inventiveness for you. Any creative project, new or old, can receive exceptional energy now, both from you and from the universe. Call the spirit muses and let them join you and the creator within to lift your project to the skies. Beautiful. So this is likely something also that is helping with your healing, your creative project. It's a healing type of project or energy that's coming from your project or your passions. Beautiful. All right, let's take a look at the cards. Yeah, so you have the Hermit card as the first card out. I'll show you guys that one when it comes out. Wow. 1, 2. You have 3 major arcana cards, guys. So the first card up is the Hermit card. Feeling this energy for you for sure. This is allowing you to regroup, reconnect, rejuvenate yourself. You're also probably doing a lot of reflecting, a reflection period, and it's not all about being hermit mode in the sense that you are isolating yourself. It's more so allowing yourself to have that time to inner reflect, if that makes sense. What did I want to grab? This card here is actually, it's sticking out to me like a sore thumb. It's not actually a card. It's just the, it's a brand new deck and I forgot to take this out. It's just the title of the deck itself. So for those of you who wanted to know, it's Sun and Moon Tarot. So I'll grab another card. Maybe that's symbolic in the reading itself where there's a gap here. So there likely is a gap that you need to fill, or a bridge that needs to happen here. So that could be a really symbolic thing for some people. Next card, Prince of Swords. I am very much taking this reading at a slower pace. The messages aren't flooding in. I'm just kind of taking it at a slower pace so I don't miss anything at this point. I like to explain the process so you guys understand what it is that happens when I'm channeling. Prince of Swords. You're believing pretty strongly in your mission is what I am perceiving from this card. Sense of fighting for justice. There could definitely be some sudden and unexpected changes that are coming your way. Remember, it's all about how you react to them, which is really going to have a huge impact on the outcome itself, how you progress into the future. A lot of intellect. So let me explain. So a lot of intelligence coming through on your part. A lot of looking at things from a different perspective, perhaps using your intellect to get you out of a situation that you're in the sense that it's personal to you. You're recognizing where you're at mind-wise. So your thoughts, you're focusing your thoughts at this time towards the energies of what it is that you do want instead of the energies that you don't want, of what it is that you don't want. That's wonderful. That's really wonderful. That's where your power is at this time. All right, next card. You have Queen of Pentacles. This is all about the ability for you to make anything more beautiful in your universe. So you could be decorating things at this time. You could be using your skills, abilities, and passions and some form. I'm getting a big time with this creative energy here. You're using to heal yourself, and the creative energies and the passions, projects, pursuits that you're in at this time. For a lot of you, it's creating beauty out of everyday life. That's a really big message for specific people. Creating beauty out of everyday life. That's so sweet. I love that so much. It's such a wonderful, pure energy. Very, very pure. Very raw energy. Very authentic energies. All right, next card. Sorry guys, I'm really not gonna speed this up by any means. I don't, it's very soothing the way the messages are just flowing in like a little feather kind of falling to the ground. Sometimes they come in really, really, really quickly. It's like bang, 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 a whole bunch of messages. It's hard to keep up, but this is pretty soothing as far as the energy. So I'm gonna go with it. Seven of Swords is the next card. This is all about you wanting to be alone. Things are not going according to plan for you. I'm very much sensing you're deceiving yourself in some way is what I'm perceiving from this card. Yeah, so it's all about your thinking again. It's all about your thought processes, about your thoughts on it being more from an intellectual, intelligent, instead of your thoughts more so relating around emotions. That's what I'm getting from this card. So by focusing more on the intellect side, you won't be deceiving the self quite as much. That's exactly the message that came up from this card. For others, really, 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 really big message somebody needs to hear specifically. Avoid putting yourself in unwise partnerships at this time. Sensing it could be a lot of unnecessary chaos or events that you do not want to experience in your future. So as you notice, there was a gap here. So for some of you, that could be symbolic. All right, Five of Swords is the next card, guys. Something's not worth the effort here. Not sure what it relates to. It's very general, but it's just the feeling that you're getting and the vibe that you're giving off the energies. Something's just really not worth the effort. You are walking away from dishonest people. You're walking away from dishonest situations that you may have been placed in through no fault of your own. Dishonesty is just the furthest thing from your mind at this time. You're avoiding it at all costs. You're trying to seek some form of a win-win here. So whatever the focus is for you specifically, you are very much looking to have, it's not about people pleasing, it's not about just making people happy, and it's more so truly about coming up with the best possible solution for the whole. And that's fantastic. That is a wonderful place to be. That takes a lot of courage. You're going to gain an awful lot of respect through that energy as well. All right, last two cards here for you guys. They are major arcana cards, so they're somewhat more so impactful than a minor arcana card. And the first one of the two is the Judgment card. Judgment card is... it's somewhat of an important milestone here for most of you. You're very much seeing things in a whole new light. It's taken a while to get there, but you're definitely in that energy and sensing you're getting a call to fulfill your destiny at this time. It's beautiful. Also, really great indication here, you're releasing judgments of both yourself and others at this time. Also amazing. So you have a lot of really great just energies that are coming your way that are all about peace and harmony, and I think you have a great potential here to fulfill your life purpose if you make that your primary focus. I think this is quite symbolic here of a bridge or a gap that is the gap that's closing. That's what I perceive out of this reading for the majority. And it's bringing you over to, that's a very, very, very big message. It's bringing you to more so towards a call for you to fulfill your destiny. So it's kind of you really are starting to feel, I feel that the heart chakra is opening and it's starting to fill with just pure unconditional love, right? And that's a big indication of where you're releasing all judgment of self and all judgment of others. You've decided for yourself that you're going to live from this place of heart-centered unconditional love, because that is what feels good to you. And you're not going to let anything, anyone, any situation compromise that. And that's where all of your power is going to be. Last card here, guys, is the Lover's card. Lover's card energies. It's all about true love. True, authentic love. Definitely seeing for some of you opposites attract. Your health is progressing, getting into really great health energies because you're allowing your body to take how do I say it? Your body's following your emotions. Your emotions are stabilizing, your health is stabilizing, basically. Some of you may be seeking some form of emotional support from others. Yeah, so relying on friends or family. And others of you that are benefiting maybe from things like therapy at this time. All right, so that was the last card, guys. I did drop that. Sorry about that. Very much last comment though with that Lover's card. Your self-esteem and your self-care right now has to be your first priority. Okay, really, really big message. For those of you who need to focus on the self, heal the self, you're doing this. Once you fill your own cup, that story changes. That the next stage takes place, but that's for the majority of you where you're at. We're all at different parts of our journey. Some of you may be more so in the energies of you filled your own cup and you're ready to go out and put your light out into the world and help others to discover that for themselves. And I think that is an incredible, it makes you an incredible gift to the world. Isn't that just the best feeling? All right, guys, so that is the end of your reading. I am going to get an inspirational message to end the reading today. Oh, Spirit, please provide one additional message for Scorpio. On 3 shuffles, please. 1, 2, and 3. Bottom card on the deck is totally, I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Doesn't that just sum up this whole reading, guys? Totally sums it up right there. All right, so that's the end of the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I appreciate each and every single one of you who watch these videos, who've joined this community. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video, which is going to have the winner for the free personal reading. I'm just really enjoying these energies at the moment. So if you're not there yet, you're on your way to some pretty incredible vibes coming your way. All right, guys, if you haven't already, please remember to go ahead, click on like and subscribe. Bye.